What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another KBO Collections Hobby Drive. Another cold Monday morning for you. Getting the week started. So, actually today I came into the week with a topic in mind that kind of developed over the weekend. Of course, I was doing another live stream this weekend with Dan and Justin and some other guys like Ken and Herman and different ones in the chat. And anyway, during the stream, I mentioned something about through the mail, doing through the mail and stuff like that. Well, anyway, that kind of got me to thinking over the weekend about this upcoming year and basically some hobby goals. So I'm kind of thinking about like what I want to do. I'm kind of starting to set goals now for what I want to do in the new year. I think it's important to have goals in the hobby because, well, you know, like otherwise things can get chaotic, things can get unorganized, as mine already are. My stuff's already not in the best of shape. It's getting there, and I know I say that quite often, and that's because like I do a little bit at a time and a little bit and a little bit like that. I'm not doing it all at one shot, but it's getting there. So I'm sort of starting to think about my goals for 2021, for the new year, and what I want to do. And the thing is, it's not enough to just make a goal. You also need to have a plan in mind of how you're going to reach that goal. You know, like I'm like losing weight and stuff right now. The thing is, I had a goal in mind. I was like, I want to weigh this much. I want to get to this much. But here's the thing, that's not enough, right? I had to come up with a plan. I had to say, okay, my meals are gonna be something like this, you know, so many days a week. My exercise, I'm gonna have to get out and exercise X amount so many days a week, things like that. I had to put together a plan of how I was going to reach those goals, or how I'm going to reach those goals. Same thing within the hobby. It's, you know, it's not enough to just say like, I'm going to get organized. How are you going to get organized, right? Tell me how. Think about how. How are you going to do it? Doesn't mean you have to stick with that exact thing, because you may start it and it may not be working out, right? So you might have to change on the fly, but that's totally fine. That's the thing. At least you have a goal in mind, so you know something that you're reaching for, something that you're going for, and how you're going to get there. So, as I'm going back and I'm starting to think about some different hobby goals for 2021, one of my goals is to start doing through the mail autographs. And right now I'm sort of coming up with my goals. How am I going to do this? And I already have some of that. As most of you know, at least anybody that's been watching the channel for a while, you know that I live abroad. I don't live in America. So I can't just walk down to the post office or walk down to the mailbox, drop an envelope in the mail, and off it goes, and just be like, yeah, okay, cool, it'll get here, you know, sometime maybe. I can't go down to the, you know, I can't grab my envelope, just throw a few bucks in there and be like, oh, here's your donation. Different country, different currency, right? So I have to make preparations. Like I have to acquire U.S. currency. I have to acquire stamps that will allow people to send the stuff back to me. They can't, I mean, yeah, I guess technically they can just put like a bunch of stamps on there and it'll get here, but the thing is, it's better if you have a designated stamp, right? And that designated stamp is the international first class stamps. They're like $1.20 a piece, something like that. according to Justin. So I got to get some international stamps. I need to get some envelopes that I'm going to fit inside of bubble mailers. And the reason for that is because I'm sending this from abroad. It's not so much that I want to send it to them in a bubble mailer so much as it is that I need a way to send it so that I can put a self-addressed stamped envelope and all that stuff inside. And envelopes here are pretty small. So I can't just, I have to work around that. So basically what I'm talking about is I'm working through all this. I'm getting my action plan together. I'm setting my goals, how I'm going to start doing through the mails. And also another thing I've got to think about is who am I going to start sending to, right? Who am I going to send to? I'm going to have to get addresses. I'm going to have to start to write the letters, right? What am I going to say? There's a whole lot that goes into it. It's not as easy as just walking down, dropping it in a mailbox. And that's the same, a lot of this is the same as it is in the U.S., right? Basically, my thing is the postage, is a lot of what mine is, whereas you guys have to deal with everything else kind of exactly the same that I'm going to have to deal with on this. So, anyway. But yeah, so like I said, thinking about goals for 2021, one of the goals is to begin through the mail, doing some through the mail. Haven't done that since my childhood. I don't know, I was probably, I don't know, 8, 10 years old, 8, 9, 10. I don't even really remember. It was, when I was young. And I sent some stuff through the mail, and yeah, never got anything returned except for once. And got one thing returned, and that was from Nolan Ryan. And so I'm actually, and I don't have that anymore. I don't know where it went or anything like that. So I'm actually thinking about trying Nolan for the first one. To kick off this project, just sort of as a, to commemorate me getting one back when I was a kid. So anyway, so that's sort of what I'm looking to do. Just wanted to jump on, talk a little bit about hobby goals for 2021. Starting to think about them, starting to put my plan in place, and yeah. Ready to get going. I have more, but I don't want to talk about them all right now because I want to kind of roll some of them out, and talk more in depth on some of them, things like that. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. And by the way, in the comments, let me know, do you have any hobby goals for 2021? What are some of your hobby goals for 2021? The thing is, like most things when it comes to making goals and setting plans and stuff like that, if you get other people involved and have them help you and encourage you, that goes a long way to reaching those goals. So anyway, so let me know what some of your goals might be for 2021. And also something else I wanted to mention right here at the end. So my buddy Ken, Beans Ball Card Blog, great guy, super nice, one of the nicest guys I've ever met on the internet. We've never met in person, but anyway, yeah, I want you to go check out his channel. He doesn't do stuff as frequently as he used to, but he still does his different mail days and stuff like that. He likes to joke that he gets long-winded, but hey, that's totally cool. Either way, go check him out. He's a really supportive guy in the hobby. Like, he does a lot of stuff, helps out, always retweeting, stuff like that. So go check him out on YouTube if you aren't, subscribed already, because you probably are, because he has more subscribers than I do. But anyway, check him out and subscribe. So I'll leave a link in the description. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. All right, bye.